On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Covering, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty. Featuring homes from Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to the House Detective. At the end of last week's show, I promised you we'd take you somewhere fun. We've done just that. We've brought you to the northwest edge of St. Croix in the Caribbean. St. Croix is the largest island of all of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and not far from here is a little town called Frederiksted. Now, why do I bring that up to you? Because it's a perfect example of when you're out looking for homes, go a little further than the front door or that curb appeal. Frederiksted is just that. You look at it and you say, not much going on here. Go down an alleyway and there's a party going on. That could happen when you're finding your next house. So we're gonna head back to the showroom right after this.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty.
Back from the islands here to the showroom. We've got some listings to show you from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Sitting with me, a new face. Mary joins us for the first time, and Johanna joins us as well. All right, Mary, home number one is your listing.
It is.
We've seen a lot of your listings out there. Tell us about this community.
Well, it's located out in Fernley, Nevada, which is a rural community just 15 minutes from USA Parkway, and there's some newer homes back there tucked back along the canal.
And that's what you've been showing us, really creative designs that we love to see. Now your listing's number 6, we'll see that in just a minute, and you'll tell us something we might have missed, right?
Sounds great.
Okay, now we'll show you some homes from Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty. Mary, let's see number 1.
We're going to start you where your money goes far, Fernley. Home number 1 is a fresh home in Fernley's newest neighborhood. Be ready to go with this move-in ready, single level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with open living space, plank flooring, and tall ceilings. The kitchen features stainless steel appliances, expansive cabinetry, and quartz counters. The fully fenced backyard is a level blank slate ready for your ideas. This nearly 1,700 square foot home is priced at $399,900. Want to know more about this Fernley home? Call me, Mary Grzinski. You can reach me at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty for more information on home number 2.
In the heart of a newer community up the paver driveway with low maintenance landscaping already installed, home number 2 in the North Valleys feels hardly lived in. With almost 1,500 square feet, this single-level home is all about the bright great room with large windows. The kitchen of this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home has a large breakfast bar with granite. The low-maintenance backyard has sport turf, full fencing, and a patio. The asking price is $470,000. To find out more about this North Valleys home, call me, Johanna Somerset, at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty with more information.
There's another gated, active adult community that's rarely talked about in Sparks, Villa Toscana. Home number 3 is beautifully taken care of in the heart of the community. The homes at Toscana all feature wide open, single level living, in this case just over 1,600 square feet on this home. There are 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a casual dining area. The kitchen is easy to get around with a wide open plan. The real treat that you're is that you're right next to the Greenbelt and not far from the community center with indoor pool and lots of social activities. All of this for just the asking price of $570,000. For more information about this spot in Villa Toscana, call Maria McCurdy. Contact Maria McCurdy at Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula Realty for more information on home number 3.
Enjoy a traditional design impressively updated with home number 4. Located in the heart of Sparks, this is a true blend of classic styling with all the modern touches already added. Some of the updates added to this 4-bedroom, 2-bath home include new windows, transformed bathrooms, and new flooring. The kitchen was updated with granite counters, new cabinets, and new appliance package. This over 1,400 square foot home has a great location that's close to Legends and the Sparks Marina. This updated home has an asking price of $499,999, and there's a new hot water heater as well. If you want to know more about this Sparks home, call Rob Simpson. You can reach Rob at Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula's Realty for more about home number 4.
Let's bring you to the tranquility of Franktown Road for home number 5. Here you have a masterpiece of stunning architecture and privacy. This sprawling estate sits on 5 acres just above the valley floor. The moment you step inside this impressive custom creation, you'll notice details like hickory floors, quartzite inlays, beechwood ceilings, and alder cabinetry. Step into the kitchen and this timeless elegance of the multi-living spaces with natural light from the picturesque windows. The expansive balcony is immersed with a fire pit and outdoor kitchen. This 7,350 square foot home has an asking price of $4,450,000, and there's a separate guest house on this gated estate. If you're interested in this Washoe Valley masterpiece, contact Brian Draculich. You can call Brian at Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty for home number 5.
Enjoy the sunrise from the backyard or entertain in the detached bonus room. That's life in home number 6, just off Mount Rose Highway. To add to the setting and space, this 5-bedroom, 5-bath home has an elegance about it that you'll notice the moment you step inside. You'll notice pillars and archways in the formal living areas of this single-level home. While the kitchen has an elevated feel with glass panel cabinets, the living room has floor-to-ceiling windows and a fireplace with a custom finish. The separated primary suite is a true retreat, but it's the flexibility of the bonus space that sets this almost 3,700 square foot home apart. The asking price is $1,950,000. To find out more about this South suburban home, call me, Johanna Somerset, at Better Homes and Gardens, Dracula's Realty for more information about home number 6.
All right, Johanna, anything that we missed with your beautiful listing?
You know, it's such a great location of town because it's in the south, but it's close to Mount Rose, close to lots of outdoor activities, mountain biking, skiing, and just walking.
It is. It's a great spot. Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, now we're going to remind you, Master Service Plumbing is there for your plumbing emergencies. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get in touch with them, and they will send out a journeyman plumber on every job. It's Master Service Plumbing on The House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes. For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They've featured name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Premier Mortgage Resources.
Last week we introduced you to that new name, It's just a new name. It's a lot of the same faces. Premier Mortgage Resources. We're just calling it Premier, right?
I like it. Yep.
All right. Kim joins us once again. See, I promised you familiar faces. And with this new company, there's a couple of changes. You just talked about how the final steps, the signing process, has been simplified. That hybrid process really does help somebody when it comes to finishing up the process.
Absolutely, and from start to finish, what we're finding with this company is they know how to do it, and they do it really well and really fast. And so what we're excited about is hybrid. You know, it's kind of like the online lender, but local faces and local people to still meet with, and the same person that you talked to, you know, 2 months ago, you're talking to the same people.
That really does help things. And with all this, the programs that really help people get into homes, whether it's a low or no down payment program, once again, still available.
We still offer those. We offer all the grant programs, all of the, you know, down payment assistance programs, as well as all the other great programs, jumbos. They have a lot of stuff in-house where things that we were sending out for approval, we get to do inside, which means we can control the timing of that process. So their claim to fame is 8-day closes. That's kind of funny and laughing, but if the consumer is comfortable with the online features, it's going to go fast. And so the hybrid closing means that they're going to sign a bunch of documents electronically before they go and meet with the escrow officer and the notary. And at that time, they're going to sign 5 documents. And a lot of other competitors have been doing this for years. Our team at, you know, Premier, that's other names, you know, we haven't been exposed to this. So it's a new way for us, and we're pretty excited and blessed about it.
Okay. Like we said, it's just a new name, it's a lot of the same faces, and it's a lot of that knowledge that we've been bringing you for years, and the experience that goes with that knowledge. That's really the key to the whole thing.
And our little Sparks team, we're 132 years of experience just in our little roof, our little girls. So, you know, and we got our branch back, so that's what we're excited about. We're just waiting for licensing to get through. But
how they get in touch with you, Kim?
775-830-0955.
It's Kim Petrie with Premier. We'll just keep it right there.
Thanks,
Kim.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to remind you, part of that process is sitting down with the title company. We recommend First Centennial Title because not only they do everything locally, they also do it securely. Here's First Centennial Title on the House Detective.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title's been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations to serve you.
We are First Centennial Title.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
We've got an interesting selection of homes from Dixon Realty we're going to bring you right now. Brought back in Devin. She's got one of those homes, number 3. What do you want to tell us about that house?
You know, it's the perfect home for your grandkids.
Ah, okay.
Great yard.
It's got a great yard with it. That's home number 3. We'll see that in a moment. Let's see number 1.
We've got an amazing opportunity if you're looking for a private estate on 40 acres. Home number 1 is a beautiful home that's designed to be off the grid. Located just off the Pyramid Highway and set on over 41 picturesque acres that back up to BLM land, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath custom home that stretches to over 3,200 square feet. Built to enjoy the views on all directions from the wraparound porch, it's designed to be off the grid with an expansive solar and battery backup system already installed. You'll also have a water tank system that features a constant pressure system. This private space with modern comforts while enjoying nature has the asking price of $1,185,000, and you're just minutes from fishing at Pyramid Lake. For more information about this impressive rural estate, call Tess Best. You can reach Tess at Dixon Realty for more about home number 1.
This may be the perfect canvas for your dream home. What we're calling home number 2 is a full acre in the Virginia City Highlands. Located on a gentle slope and surrounded by native pinyon pines, you'll enjoy quiet setting with endless possibilities. Both paved roads and power are close by, and an abundance of wildlife are all part of the setting. The asking price is $47,500. If you'd like to know more about this Virginia City Highlands home site, call Kathy Hamill. You can reach Kathy at Dixon Realty for more about what we're calling home number 2.
Here's a great spot in a new community for you. Home number 3 is in a 55-plus community in the heart of Spanish Springs. This single-level, 2-bedroom plus den, 2.5-bath home is set on one of the neighborhood's largest lots, and it was finished with tons of upgrades. Inside, you'll find plank flooring, custom lighting, and wood trim. The kitchen wasn't missed. There, you'll find quartz counters, a high-end appliance package, and glass tile backsplash. Located in an active adult community with a long list of amenities, this over 2,100 square foot home has an asking price of $775,000, and you will have to see the covered patio with the fire pit for yourself. If you're interested in this Spanish Springs home, call me, Devin Scruggs at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 3.
Maybe your home is more than just a home for your family. Maybe your home needs to be a home for your big toys and hobbies too. Home number 4 has the room that could be the answer. First, we bring you into this clean, single-level, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Neutral colors and an open floor plan with plenty of light from the large picture windows and vaulted ceiling. The kitchen features plain flooring, stainless appliances, and a breakfast bar. But the real selling point of this over 1,300 square foot home is the nearly half acre giving you plenty of room for your big toys. The asking price of all this is $490,000. If you'd like to know more about this Spanish Springs home, call Chris Barnes. You can reach Chris at Dixon Realty for more about home number 4.
We'll finish up in Washoe Valley in the gated community of Old Washoe Estates, just south of Reno. Home number 5 will impress you from the moment you pull into the expansive stamped driveway. Immediately inside this 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath home, your eye will go to the floor-to-ceiling stacked stone-framed fireplace and distressed hardwood floors. Move further into the kitchen that's a blend of traditional and modern, with new appliances, a concrete-topped island, and handmade hood. Each of the bedrooms are complemented by their own bath, and there are dual HVAC systems. Out back, you'll find a water feature and in-ground heated saltwater pool. This custom, almost 4,300 square foot home is priced at $1,650,000, and you will love the views from the backyard. For more about this Washoe Valley home, call J.D. Draculich. You can call J.D. at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 5.
J.D. would love to show you that great spot down in Old Washoe Estates, just south of town. Devin, thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much.
Okay, now we're going to remind you that Scott Roofing is there. If you're finding more roof on your lawn out back after all of this wind we've had in the past few weeks, this is a good time to call Scott Roofing, get an estimator out and find out what it takes to repair or replace your roof. Here's Scott Roofing on The House Detective.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
You may be looking at getting insurance for this new year and you're saying, what's the bare minimum? What can I get away with? Sometimes the bare minimum doesn't always work to your advantage. We brought back in Kurt Franke from the law offices of Kurt A. Franke, and we talk about this on a legal side because that underinsured or uninsured motorists really can come back to harm you if you're not properly set up there.
That's right. Medical payment coverage and underinsured motorist coverage are two things that you can choose to check a box and say, I don't want it.
Okay.
But I don't think that's always the best idea.
Okay, so when do those kick in? When does somebody need to have that covering them?
So, gosh forbid you're in an accident and it's somebody else's fault. If you have medical bills of $100,000 and they have minimum coverage of $25,000, then suddenly you're going to be responsible for some medical bills that you don't want to be responsible for. The idea of underinsured motorist coverage is it covers from that $25,001 level up to your limits on your underinsured policy.
All right, so you're sitting, whether it's just in a doctor's office or a hospital, and their insurance has maxed out basically.
Right.
That's when your insurance steps in and says, okay, we're going to cover it from here. Does your insurance go back after them, or are they just on the hook?
Your insurance has that right if they choose to do so, but generally they don't. But the beautiful thing in Nevada about the underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage is in California, for instance, and many other states, if you have 50,000 of underinsured motorist coverage and they have 50,000 of liability coverage, they get an offset for that 50 and it doesn't kick in regardless of the, I hate the air quotes guy, underinsured name. It's so they get an offset, but in Nevada, one of the beautiful parts is it doesn't kick in until the underlying policy is exhausted.
Okay, that's interesting. That's one of those differences that if you're somebody that's new to our state, you want to sit down and say, wait a second, are we properly set up? Because it seems like you'll be okay until you're not.
Yeah, it's a very good state for this kind of coverage and for taking care of the individual.
All right, if you want to know more, and if God forbid you've been injured in an accident, you can sit down with Kurt. How they get in touch with you?
Well, you can contact my office at 775-827-6100. Speak with Linda, Camille, or Dana. They'd be happy to set up an appointment. Or go to my website. That's lokaf.com.
And this is an area where Kurt deals with on a regular basis. This is something that you've had to work both with insurance companies and with various clients to understand how these limits come together.
And I have worked on both sides.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we're going to remind you that White Lotus is licensed, bonded, and insured. So when you step out of your home and the ladies from White Lotus step in, you know that your home is being cleaned and taken care of. Here they are on The House Detective.
My White Lotus story is all about Rosemary and Linda. They're the owners of the company. They take personal pride, and everything that their company does, they take personally. And so I know that not only am I getting great service, but I have them backing it.
From folded blankets to clean smells to vacuum marks on the rug, you know they have done the best job they know how to do.
The feeling of an exquisite home cleaning is like coming home to a resort.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
We've got just enough time to finish up with homes from RE/MAX Professionals. Got a face we haven't seen in a little while. Eric joins us once again. All right, Eric, let's get right into it. Let's see number one.
Looking for a lot of home for the money in Spanish Springs? Look no further than home number one. Pride of ownership is evident throughout this 4-bedroom, 4-bath home. At first glance, you'll notice an expansive sitting room with high ceilings. Move further to the family room with a gas log fireplace, and the kitchen has granite counters with plenty of storage. You'll find some added living space in the loft, and the primary suite welcomes you through the French doors. Barn doors lead you to the wonderful primary bath with a glass and travertine walk-in shower. This almost 3,300 square foot home has the asking price of $720,000, and the backyard is all about low water use. For more about the Spanish Springs home, call Audrey Aragon. Audrey is at RE/MAX Professionals with more about home number 1.
Enjoy some extra space with no HOA and low property tax. That's just the start to home number 2 in Cold Springs. This 3-bedroom, 1-bath home has an open layout with updated flooring and paint. The kitchen comes with a full appliance package, and there's a separate utility room. You're on over a 3-acre lot with 2 storage sheds, so you'll have plenty of room for all your hobbies. This almost 1,100 square foot home has the asking price of $385,000. For more about this North Valley's home, contact Andy Woolley at RE/MAX Professionals. Andy can give you more information about home number 2.
Home ownership may look like an affordable ground floor townhome in a newer gated community. Home number 3 has a long list of features, and it's in a community that's filled with great amenities as well. When you step into this over 1,300 square foot 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, you will notice the light and bright design and finishes. There's a gas log fireplace in the family room, and the kitchen has plenty of granite counter space with upgraded cabinetry. The primary suite and the patio look out onto the open space, and you're not far from the Galleria in Sparks. This modern townhome has the asking price of $415,000 and is ADA compliant. If you're interested in the Spanish Springs townhome, you can contact Aaron Warburton. You will find Aaron at RE/MAX Professionals to find out more about home number 3.
If you're looking for a half-acre on a private road, you may not think a location close to the university is a part of the equation. With home number 4 in North Reno, you get that location and much more. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath, single-level home sits on nearly a half-acre, insulated by mature trees. Inside, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the blend of hardwood and tile floors in the living area. There's a sunny nook right off the well-appointed kitchen that was finished with granite and a butcher block island. There's a finished basement that could be perfect for the big game next year. The asking price of this almost 3,000 square foot home is $899,900, and there's plenty of room for your RV. For more about this North Reno home, call Fiona Whittemore. Fiona is at RE/MAX Professionals with more about home number 4.
Here's the opportunity to make a dream a reality. Home number 5 is more than an acre of horse property in picturesque Pleasant Valley. Located off Old 395, just south of the city, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath is an impressive updated home. Some of those updates include solar and geothermal energy elements. Inside, you'll find an open living space with a modern fireplace in the living area and a cathedral ceiling. The chef-inspired kitchen now has quartz counters and high-end stainless appliances. The expansive balcony of this over 2,800 square foot home looks out to the rolling hills. Set on over an acre, this home has the asking price of $1,500,000, and the primary suite is a true retreat. Want to know more about this Pleasant Valley home? Call Nick Abe at RE/MAX Professionals. Nick can tell you more about home number 5.
There you go. 5 homes from RE/MAX Professionals. Yep. Eric, thanks for coming in.
Good seeing you.
We want to thank you for joining us and joining us on the island. So we're going to take one last look at the islands as we head out. We'll see you next week. Take care.